Let's dive into 20 things you didn't know about GTA 6.
Number 1. So picture this. The studio is gearing up for this massive, highly planned trailer launch, right? And then, bam, a leaked version suddenly pops up online. It was total chaos. To take back control of the narrative, Rockstar literally had to scramble and hit the launch button way earlier than they ever planned just to get the official version out there. Number 2. And speaking of leaks, we absolutely have to talk about the massive 2022 breach. Oh man, around 90 internal development videos somehow found their way onto the internet. It instantly became one of the absolute biggest leaks the gaming industry has literally ever seen. Number 3. Now what's truly mind-blowing here is how the studio actually reacted. Usually giant gaming companies just put their heads in the sand and completely ignore leaks. But not this time. Rockstar came right out and bluntly confirmed the footage was 100% legitimate. That is an incredibly rare move for a studio of that size.
Number 4. But honestly, this leak actually gave us something really cool. It showed us that even the most anticipated, highly polished games out there look super rough and unfinished during production. We got this totally unfiltered, behind-the-scenes peek at how massive AA games are actually built, which is just fascinating.
Number 5. Hey, we're a quarter of the way there. This fact is a massive historic milestone for the franchise. For the very first time in a mainline Grand Theft Auto game, we are getting a female protagonist leading the charge. I am so incredibly hyped to see the fresh energy and totally new dynamics she's going to bring to the story.
Number 6. So our main characters, Jason and Lucia, form this super unique criminal duo. And get this, it's widely believed their dynamic is heavily inspired by the legendary real-world outlaws Bonnie and Clyde. They're bringing that total ride-or-die romance right into the mix, and it sounds amazing.
Number 7. The map we're going to be exploring is just insanely huge. Instead of just giving us Vice City again, the developers built a fictionalized version of the entire state of Florida. They're calling it Leonida, making it one of the absolute largest playgrounds in the history of the franchise.
Number 8. Okay, that very first trailer, it literally shattered internet records. I'm not even kidding. It pulled in so many eyeballs that it officially became the most viewed non-music video on YouTube within a single 24-hour period. Just insane.
Number 9. To really put those crazy numbers into perspective, it completely destroyed its predecessor's records. It took only a few days, literally just a matter of days, for this brand new trailer to completely surpass the lifetime views of GTA 5's entire reveal trailer.
Number 10. Awesome. We are halfway there. Now check out this real-world impact. The song they used for the trailer, Tom Petty's classic track, Love is a Long Road, experienced an absolutely massive surge in streams overnight. It really shows the immense power this franchise has to shape culture, even outside of gaming.
Number 11. Then came the second look at the game, and the numbers were just astronomical. Across all platforms, this new footage generated more than 475 million views in a single day. 475 million? It felt like the entire internet stopped whatever they were doing just to watch it.
Number 12. And this part really illustrates how wild gaming tech has gotten. The studio actually confirmed that the unbelievable footage we were all drooling over was a mix of gameplay and cutscenes, all running on a standard PlayStation 5. No crazy supercomputers, just regular console hardware.
Number 13. In fact, the graphical quality was so insanely high that it sparked a huge debate. A massive chunk of the community thought the footage absolutely had to be faked or pre-rendered CGI, but nope, what we saw was the actual, playable, in-game quality.
Number 14. Okay, let's dive into this super cool hidden discovery. Eagle-eyed fans spotted a tiny, subtle reference to a hurricane in the footage. This is huge, guys, because it strongly suggests we might be getting some intense, dynamic weather systems. Can you imagine trying to pull off a heist in the middle of a literal hurricane? Yes, please.
Number 15. We are down to the final 5. So, in the trailer, there's an opening line where a character mentions something about fixing leaks. Fans immediately caught on that this is a cheeky, highly self-aware meta-joke from the developers poking fun at their own massive security breaches.
Number 16. Getting back to the wild behind-the-scenes reality, a former producer on the inside actually described the scale of this project as monstrous. It really highlights just how much these development cycles have grown from big projects into absolute, towering behemoths over the years.
Number 17. The project is incredibly massive. So massive, in fact, that veteran developers are actually relieved they aren't working on it. The complexity of building a world this detailed is so intense that former staff have openly admitted they are more than happy to just sit back and be fans this time around.
Number 18. The social media dominance of this game is just off the charts. Just the simple announcement posts, literally plain text on a screen, confirming the game was happening, instantly became some of the most liked gaming posts in the history of the internet.
Number 19. The anticipation is so ridiculously high that other massive game studios are literally clearing the runway. Yep, they openly adjusted their own release schedules just so they wouldn't have to compete with this launch. How crazy is it to have that level of industry dominance?
Number 20. We made it to the final fact. You know, one of the most remarkable things about this game is that years before it's even out, it has already locked itself in as one of the most watched, analyzed, leaked, and highly anticipated pieces of entertainment media ever made. It's an absolute cultural phenomenon before day one.
There you have it. If your mind is as blown as mine is, make sure to completely smash that like button. Share this with your entire gaming squad and subscribe to the channel for even more epic facts and deep dives. I'll catch you guys in the next one.